measure. On my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing black trunks and fighting out of and representing the beautiful city of San Antonio, Texas. He weighed in at an even 130 pounds, and he enters the ring with a record of 27 wins, no losses, 2 draws, with 13 wins coming by way of knockout. He is ranked the WBC #2 super featherweight contender. Please welcome the classy and undefeated Jesse James Leija. Corner. He enters the ring wearing white trunks with red trim and hailing from Accra, Ghana. His weight, 129.5 pounds. His record, 37 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, with 26 wins coming by way of knockout. Welcome the former WBC featherweight and current WBC super featherweight champion of the world. In his 11th defense of his title, he is known as the Mighty Warrior. Introducing the professor of boxing, Azuma Nelson.
Champ's second world title fight. Leija told us he'll do exactly what he did in the first fight. He's quite cognizant that Nelson will try to knock him out. Here we go, round 1, scheduled for 12 in the rematch between Nelson and Leija for the WBC super featherweight title.
Well, Azuma said he was going to be very serious at the beginning and try to get a knockout. He's certainly starting that way. Just the first few seconds, he's thrown a couple of very hard punches, which didn't land, but you can see his intentions.
You can see he's trying to apply the pressure real early, and it's not just body pressure, it's mental pressure. Always being in your face, always giving you something to worry about, and sometimes with an older experienced fighter, he can get to a young man by doing that, but Jesse, I still think he's the goods.
Yeah, Jesse is. If he doesn't win this fight, and there's no reason to believe he wouldn't, but if he doesn't, then he will be the champion sooner or later, because he is excellent.
Skillful boxer as well as a ferocious puncher. He has knockout power, but not a one-punch knockout artist. Excellent counter-puncher.
That's the goods.
Boy, that was a spectacular knockdown, no question about that. And here's where you need that clock. It's 1 minute and 30. I'm sure Azuma would like to know how much time is left.
What you don't want to do here if you're Leija is burn yourself out, which he's not doing. At the same time, you might want to apply a little more pressure to Nelson, see just how hurt he is. But here's a guy who can set you up and give you the same right hand and put you on the floor.
You don't see Azuma Nelson on the floor very much. So that must have been one corker of a right hand.
Another right hand by Leija. Well, Nelson shaking it off and continuing. Less than a minute to go in round 2.
Well, he certainly hasn't come after a really good right hand. Another good right hand by Leija.
You look at Nelson's eyes, though, he's back, and he's looking to make a trade. He still thinks, in his mind and in his heart, that if he gets into a slugfest, he'll be the better man.
Big right that missed by Azuma Nelson.
He's getting hit by the right hands that Leija's throws, though, no question about it. Leija has got him clocked with that right hand.
Keep the punches up, says Mitch Halpern to Leija.
Bobby, you surprised that Leija hadn't attacked real hard when he had the champion on the ground?
Not really. I'm not real surprised. Like I said, he has a lot of patience. He might have showed just too much patience. Might have exercised a little too much caution there. But I thought he would have gone forward, maybe just a little more, but I'm not real surprised, Freddie.
And a good finish by Leija here as we head for the bell, round 2.
Do Azuma, do it. Do Azuma.
Yes. There's only 6 minutes more time. 6 more minutes.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Azuma. 6 more minutes.
Don't give me no shot. You're the new champion of the world. Don't give me no shot.
Don't let him go now.
Keep him busy.
Come on, Jimmy. You can do it, baby. It's right there, Jimmy. It's right there. Come on.
Where's the mouthpiece?
Yeah, fight back with him. Fight back with him.
Okay.
Fuck it. Don't get careless. Don't
Keep your hands, move around, but fight, okay? Like a good plan.
No te metas ahí, coño.
¿Quién le va a servir on the
No te preocupes lo que es tu match.
Okay?
The translation is 4 guys saying the same thing. You already got the championship. don't get careless, keep moving around a lot. That's basically what all that cacophony ended up saying. There's 4 guys talking at the same time. In the midst of all that, Leija said, "Where's my mouthpiece?"
Nelson comes out winging, but counter-punching is Leija.
I'll tell you what, he hurt Jesse a little bit, but look at Jesse. He's got the fortitude it takes to back off a champion as great as Azuma Nelson so he can do what he has to do.
The pace frantic to open up the 11th round.
A lot of desperation for Azuma because they've told him he's blowing this, he's blowing it big, and he's got to have a knockout. So there's a great deal of anxiety on the part of Nelson. His children are here for the first time ever to watch their father fight, and her father apparently is losing this fight.
Well, I'll tell you, Jesse's corner, 4 guys screaming at one time. I would hate that.
Oh, God, isn't that?
Don Con Miguel Diaz with the Newt Rockney speech in the face of Leija. Jose Buffalo Martin urging Nelson on in the other corner.
And you must pay very, very close attention to these 2 rounds because these are the 2 that could decide this. If this is at all close on anybody's scorecards, this is where it goes.
And heaven knows we've seen it before.
Oh, many times. And also, remember, Azuma Nelson is a beloved champion. Beloved. Very few people dislike him, so it's hard to give him those marginal rounds, although this kid has earned every last little bit he's got.
Well, I'll tell you, as far as I'm concerned, Azuma's got to knock him out in these championship rounds or he will lose his title.
He's not fighting like he means to. He's not fighting like he has to, Bobby.
It could be left in the hands of Kamel Youssef of Egypt, Jojo Guerra of Mexico, and Jerry Roth of Las Vegas, the 3 judges.
Jerry Roth being the guy that made that knockdown an even round in the Mora Holyfield fight the other day. To the astounding of anybody that knows anything about boxing.
So keep that in the back of your mind.
Oh, but he is a very good judge. Jerry Roth is one of them.
I've got enough to think about already.
Yeah.
You know,
And so does Azuma Nelson.
A lot of people are going to say tomorrow morning in the papers and in the press, maybe even tonight, that if Leija wins this title fight, that, well, Azuma just got too old, but that would be doing a serious injustice to this young man who's fought a tremendous fight.
He has that, Bobby.
You can take nothing away from Jesse James Leija. Brilliant tactical performance here against the champion.
And at the risk of assuming something, this could be the last we see of Azuma Nelson if he loses today. A very prideful man and a man who's financially very secure in Africa and doesn't need to fight anymore.
What it might do is set up another revenge or repeat card.
Bobby, you're from New Jersey. You're always thinking of these angles.
Nelson is an entrepreneur. He owns a distillery, a very successful, thriving one back in Africa. There's the bell. They'll touch gloves for round 12.
Oh, I'm not taking or touching any of those bets.
Kamel Youssef, the Egyptian judge. And we just get sprayed.
Small shower.
Oh, got that one in the eye.
Right hand by Leija.
Another one.
You know, I'm surprised Jesse's even pressing it this much. He feels he has the fight won, and he's going after Nelson.
Yes, certainly not keeping his distance, going straight forward as he has all night. Under a minute to go in the final round.
You know, we saw this fight last year. You saw things a little differently. 10th, 11th to 12th round, you saw the champion, Azuma Nelson, coming forward, and Jesse trying to fend him off. Now you see who's going forward.
I think he looked at the tape an awful lot. And he said, I didn't need to take it easy that last 3 rounds, and he has taken these. And I believe on my card, unofficially, he is the new champion. Leija, I'm speaking of.
Leija at 27 in great condition, but so is the 35-year-old Azuma Nelson. Nelson on his toes. Here are the final seconds of the fight. You will hear a roar.
Still high on this kid. I think he's turned out to be one of the best fighters in the business today. He may be the next legend in that division. He may very well be the biggest superstar on the rise there is. He had
to 110, all 3 in favor of the winner and new champion, Jesse James Leija.